Hello everyone, welcome. Well done for for taking the time to do the practice. It's so easy. I know it about myself. I'm so easy carried away with the noise and the hustle and the busyness, and to take some dedicated time to increase the flow and let go of the flow, letting go and joining the flow. It's a tricky one because sometimes the external flow is not really aligned with our internal flow, and if we let go there, we might find ourselves very busy and in the race of life. So the letting go in a way, it's a part of something. It is a part of a bigger picture, and in that picture there is another element which is restraint. And if we look at a river, for example, one of the reasons why a river flows so beautifully, if it's the fact that it's deep or wide or strong, it's all because the river bank and the bottom, like, it has to be quite sealed, right? Not to let it through. And such is really our life and how we navigate it. So there is a wonderful way to practice it through the breath. And so when we inhale, we expand, but on the same time we contract our diaphragm. So it contains both, right? It contains both the restraint. We're pulling the diaphragm, and also letting go in other parts, right? Because we expand. And in order to expand, we need to release the muscles. And then when we exhale, the diaphragm releases and the body contracts. And in a way, something that helps to let this flow of air happen more naturally and fluently is the deeper we breathe. In a way, the stronger our restraint, our contraction is, the easier it will be to let go into that flow. And the invitation of the following inhalation will be greater. So this is what we're going to do in the next 20-25 minutes, followed by a very beautiful sound. Well, beautiful, some will say it's beautiful, some will say not. I think it's beautiful. The sound of a horn, or the specific horn is Shofar. It's from the Jewish tradition, and actually the musician, the person who blows it is here. Lawrence, thank you. So in the beginning of the practice, we'll start just sitting, laying, or finding any comfortable position, softening into the body, and then we'll breathe with the shofar and just continue. So I'll guide us as we go. Let's find a comfortable position. Any comfortable position, sitting, laying, standing. Welcome, Joel. And as we start the practice, we can start it with asking ourselves, how am I feeling right now, this very moment? And I invite you to explore the word that came to you. What does that mean? How does that look like in the body? So for example, stressed or busy or good or not good came to mind. How does that feel in the body right now? What happens to the mind when you ask this simple yet profound question of how am I really feeling right now? And I invite you to bring the attention to the breath. Starting with just noticing that flow. Maybe you can see the flow of the air as a river. Notice if the breath had changed since you noticed it. And I invite you to consciously, actively making the breath flowing a little bit more. A little bit deeper, lower and higher. As you feel the body feel the breath. I invite you to notice what flows within you right now. As you hear the melody, the shofar, one of its purposes is to awaken the heart. Again and again we come back to the boundaries of the breath. Feeling the edges of the inhalation, the edges of the exhalation. As you are both the bank and the flow, the water and the one who observes it all. Feel free to be playful. With your flow, the boundaries, with the letting go. Feel a bit lightheaded or tingling. It's also okay to relax the breath. In your own pace. Notice the areas in the body that are more felt when the flow increases. The last few minutes we'll sit in silence. I mean, sitting in silence a lot of the times I'm starting to hear all the internal noise. To that I invite us to respond also with, in the inhalation, boundaries, coming back to just look at the breath. And in the exhalation, letting both the breath and the noise naturally dissipate. No need to breathe in any particular way. Just let the breath breathe itself. Letting go of the body with every exhalation. Any tension. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Coming back to the breath. When you feel ready, taking a deep, slow breath in. Following by a long exhalation. Extra long exhalation. Another deep breath in and full breath out. In the exhalation, letting go of this practice, this break, this session of yours. Dedicated time to cultivate an ability both to restrain and to let go. Before opening the eyes, just notice how you feel right now after this practice. Out of this place, perhaps you can ask yourself if this is a practice that will serve you more often. You can ask yourself, how often, in a realistic manner, would you like to do it? When you feel ready, moving the fingers, the toes, and coming back. Thank you very much. If you're watching it on YouTube and you found it useful, what does it say? Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Blessings.
Thanks, Gilly.